The banks of the future. That's their plan anyway. 3 startups with one goal in common: disrupt our banking sector. Dosh, Emerge, Debut, all built from scratch. So how hard is it to start a new bank in New Zealand? Let's meet them. First up, Emerge.
This is Emerge HQ.
It's exactly how I imagined a startup financial tech company.
You've certainly got space to grow.
Plants, couches, fairy lights, coders coding on race car chairs, card games, cool merch, and look at this, every coloured Sharpie. There's table tennis. And I'm even sitting in a beanbag when I chat to co-founders Jamie Germain and Jovan Pavlicevic.
How hard has it been to start a bank?
It's certainly a challenge. I mean, there's just so many elements that you need to overcome to get there.
It's pretty tough. I don't think either of us had any grey hair when we kicked this job off.
While they have banking customers with bank accounts and bank cards, they're not a registered bank yet and can't use the word bank.
It's a highly protected word for a very good reason.
We can't end up in a situation where anyone can just launch a financial services company and say they're a bank.
They're not entirely new to the game either. They're the brains behind Square One, a youth money app.
The bigger vision was far beyond that. It was, could you one day build a bank? And so Emerge is that bigger vision coming to life.
The next step is to become the bank for small and medium businesses.
Similarly to how we have done with Square One, seeing this vertical of customers that were completely underserved, having really bad experiences, friction, and just unrecognised as a customer segment. We can see the same again for business, and particularly Kiwi small business.
And they want to make it easy.
It can often take months to open an account. We've got that down to kind of 5-10 minutes to actually onboard and set an account up. You can then set up your team instantly. You can push all the cards to Apple and Google Pay. You can set up virtual cards.
Then there's the physical cards.
This comes in your letterbox. How good. All right, we're off to see our next digital bank. They're called Dosh. The right place. Hello.
Welcome to Dosh.
I'm Lloyd.
Hey, I'm James.
Dosh launched 3 years ago, and while it's got a small office, it used to be smaller.
And then as the team's grown, we've taken the next bigger office. So it's just super convenient for our type of business.
They have awards and merch, which you can buy online, and big ambitions. They've just applied to become an actual registered bank.
That's a very deep and complex process. We are the first digital bank application. In fact, we're the first startup bank since Kiwi Bank back in 2001.
It's not easy. There are hundreds of deep, technical, intense hoops to jump through.
Is the regulatory framework okay at the moment, or have you hit some red tape that you think this is pointless? Let's get rid of some of it.
Yeah, I think the Commerce Commission and the work that they've done have identified where the red tape is a barrier to organisations such as Dosh to come in and compete, and we're really looking forward to the government being able to remove some of those barriers.
It's not cheap either.
How much Dosh does the Reserve Bank want from you?
So it's $30 million of capital that you're not using, so it needs to sit there untouched as a reserve in case you need to access it.
So, Dosh wants to be New Zealand's debut digital bank, but so does the next startup that we're meeting, and their name, funnily enough, is Debut.
They office share at a place called Generator in Auckland. It's got a rabbit lamp and a massive all-you-can-eat lolly jar. It's where I meet co-founder Sulabh Sharma, who's a big fan of remote working.
People like flexibility. It's about the output that they're providing, not that they are just in front of my eyes.
The output is impressive. He only began building Debut 2 years ago with business partner Shinu Shawla, who's also his wife.
We have known each other for 20 years. We've been building businesses together for the last 14 years.
Their app launched in May, and thousands of Kiwis are already using it.
Are you allowed to say how many customers you've got, or is that a tight secret?
Not a secret as such, but I think it's, we are on the projections to reach 10,000 users by end of the year.
While there have been plenty of challenges, the biggest one is yet to come.
Is there a time frame for when you want to be a registered bank?
Ideally next year.
So that's quite quick.
But it depends on the process.
So those are the 3 small infant Davids, and they're taking on 4 massive, profit-hungry, bodybuilding Goliaths. But they're aging Goliaths who should watch their backs.